All right, we're gonna finish up because I hopefully stopped it at the right spot. I made a mistake and I was just gonna leave it, and I was feeling really guilty, and I was like, I can't leave it. So I found it. So what I had done here is I had added, instead of adding 3 plus 4 plus 1 and getting 8, I had multiplied, whoever does this, 3 times 4, and I got 12, and then added 1 and made it 13, and then my answer was all screwed up, and I was like, ah! So I fixed it, and so I took my 864, and then I did the other section, and I got 16 times 6 times, and I had subtracted that, so where did I write that? Right here. 16 times 6 times 8, and I got 768. And then you add those two together and you get 1,632, and that one is cubic centimeters. All right, so this one I'm not going to solve, but what I did do is I broke it up for you. So I took just this top box, and that's going to be 5, because that's this right here, the width, times 2 times 4, so 5 times 4 times 2. Remember, those, it doesn't matter what order you do them in. So if it's easier for you to go, ooh, 5 times 2 is 10, times 4, ooh, that's 40. If that's easier, it doesn't matter. Multiplication, you can do it in any order. So you do that section, and then you do this bottom section, which is 14 times 5 times 3. Don't forget to add those two together. You're going to have one of these on the quiz today, so remember that. I'm not solving these, but I'm going to help you like kind of chunk them up because they are word problems. So the top one, this is, this is a building that consists of 2 rectangular prisms, a small one for offices, but that really doesn't matter. How much space does the entire building take up? So don't let the like cute little picture confuse you. Basically, you're just doing the same thing. You're solving for this little guy right here. So you're going to solve that, and then you're going to solve for the big guy, and then you're just going to add those two together. Composite figure. One thing I was going to, yeah, I don't need to do that. This one was a little trickier because it is a computer, and it says when it's opened, these are the measurements. So that, the top and the bottom. Well, what happens when you put it, when you close it? So what amount, oh, I hear it. There's a hummingbird. Oh, can we see it? Where is it? Oh, maybe he left. Sorry, darn it. Okay, sorry, I get distracted. Some people, it's squirrels. Me, hummingbirds. Okay, so anyway, when you close it, your length and width are going to be the same, so it's still 24 times 33. Yes, we're working with big numbers. And then you have to do the height. So the height, you have to combine these two. So you're going to have to combine 7/10 and 1 5/10. So just add those two, and then that'll go right there, and then you solve. Okay, so it's asking what is the measurement when it's closed. So you have to kind of visualize what that would look like. This one is a little tricky. This one is going to be, the next two are going to be 3 sections. So you have 1, 2, and 3. So you have to figure out the length, width, and height of all 3 figures. And then the last one, sometimes, and I do this because I was going to do that, and I'm like, maybe I should actually read the problem first. So it's steps in a swimming pool, poured of concrete, and the steps are identical. So it's important that you know they're all 12 by 8 by 18. So what you have to do is do 12 times 8 times 18, whatever order. Again, feel free to use a calculator. I don't mind. But then you have to add those up how many times? Okay, no. Sorry, this one's 12 by 8 by 18. So you have, oh, where should I write that? 12 by 8 by 18. And then so this section is going to be 12 by, what's the height? It's double, it's twice as high, so it's 16. And then the width, or that is the same. And then the next one is going to be 12, right here, 12, and then you're going to add 8 more to that, 24, and then 18 is the same. I think I did that right. So hopefully your parents are like, yeah, go ahead, use a calculator, man, feel free, because But if you like multiplying big numbers and you want that challenge, then go for it. Just know that sometimes little mistakes will happen. So check your work. If you have any questions, make sure that you do Zoom with me on Friday, or even better, you can just email me and I can help you. Remember, I am more than happy to Zoom with you one-on-one if that is something that you want. So we will end our meeting. Have you guys ever listened to the actual lyrics? I think we pulled them up in the class once. Lyrics are very powerful. This is another form of poetry. So look it up. It's kind of cool. Okay, have a good day, guys. Bye.